Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday Night Bully Talk. This evening we have one of our own. He's an absolutely fantastic human being. This will be, I think, his third time with us. So we're going to go ahead and still, just in case any of you guys haven't been blessed enough to have introduced him or been introduced to him, this will be a great time. So go ahead and introduce yourself. Give us your kennel name, your business name, and what got you into bully, sir.
All right, I'm Cmk Tonio, owner, founder of Cmk Bullies. I've been doing this with American Bullies about 6 years now. Been in the ring about 6 years. What got me into bullies, I always been around a dog. My granddaddy kept me around a dog since I was born. So it's like, it's secondhand, you know what I'm saying? Like right off the bat. Pretty much that's it. I'm a trainer, handler, breeder. I'm also an ICBR national judge.
There we go.
So, hey, I came a long way in 6 years, man. I had great people around me, great mentors. I've been through some ups, some downs, some turnarounds. Hey, we still stuck it out, kept our foot forward, and kept it pushing.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Hey, that's what I commend about you. And you're just like your father, me. But yeah, your resiliency. Man, your resiliency, your determination, and your meaning when you walk in the ring. When you walk in the ring, it doesn't matter who's on that lead, on the other end of the lead. Like you walk in with the same seriousness that you're going in there and you're going to work the dog to the best of their ability. But your resiliency, and we can dive kind of into that, as far as into that as you would like here in a minute. But yeah, man, so many obstacles have led to where it could be easy. I'm done. But you sat there and said, there ain't no quitting. Like I'm gonna continue to push forward. And I just want to commend you before we really dive into wherever this live goes on your resiliency, because I respect the hell out of you for that, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, one of those things is like watching you build, and then just like I said, and persevere, especially in the face of something that, I mean, no one would wish on anybody. But so much has happened, I feel, since we were last able to have you on, and one of those things is being a judge with the ICBR. So I'm like super excited to talk to you about kind of like how that came about and how you feel about it and everything, because that's big. That's big.
All right, so when I was asked, I was finna turn it down because, like,
Really,
everybody that know me, all three of y'all know me. I prefer to be in the ring showing the dog, versus judging. Like that's still new. I don't know how I'm gonna do with being at a dog show with not having a dog on the other side of the league. That's gonna be hard. But when he asked me, he already came like right out the gate, like you still can show. I ain't gonna have you judging nothing in the South. I'm gonna send you other places. I was like, okay, cool, we can do that. Could that give me an opportunity to learn other breeds? Because the ICBR is an all breed registry, so it's like they give me the time, and I'm big pump. Know what I'm saying? Bruce, he on the board with me too, so they give us time to learn more, learn different breeds, help other breeds out. You know what I'm saying? Like I know a lot about handling, so if I see you doing something wrong, I'm gonna say something to you about it.
Yeah,
I love that about you though, because there's like you've been doing this trains.
Training. Coming early tonight.
Right on time.
Hey, Caleb, I thought that was us for a minute.
I know. It's right there in Bruce's backyard, literally.
right in my backyard.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I wonder if it's running late or early. I can't tell you.
CMK, what's up, man?
What up with you, Mike?
Been a minute.
Hey, it's been a hot little minute, bro.
Been a hot little minute. So you judging now, huh? Finna get into judging?
Yeah, man. I'm finna lose a lot of followers and friends.
Oh, no, man, nothing. Nothing.
Hey, but I'm a gain some too, so hey, it comes with the territory. So
yeah, absolutely.
Well, the thing is you've had so much experience, and you actually enjoy teaching people. Just like you said a moment ago, if you see somebody that could use any form of improvement, you're just like, hey, listen, let me show you something. You don't barge in, and I can speak from experience because you've done it with me, even you're just like, hey, I want to try something, or I want you to try something. Hey, maybe do it this way, try it this way. The way that you approach it isn't invasive. It's like it's pure enlightening. You actually are trying to make people perform better. Even if they're getting in the ring against you, you still want them to do better. And man, I love that about you. That's been something I've really, really enjoyed watching, because you just do it so naturally. It just comes to instinctively to you, which I think is
Tony,
a great job.
Antonio, man, you know what though? You said, you had some ups, you had some downs. And I know one of the downs you talking about. I hate to bring it up, but I know when you lost your boy Hoover, man, for me inside, I thought you was gonna give it up, man, because I knew how you was about Hoover. You know what I'm saying? And just say for instance, like Caleb, when he lost this boy, I know Caleb wasn't gonna go back because Caleb got more other dogs. You know what I'm saying? In other words, Caleb have depth in dogs. You, on the other hand, I don't know how many dogs you had, but I know your pride and joy was Hoover. And I knew you wanted to build your program off of him. And it happened to him so young, man. You really didn't get where you was going. You didn't complete your task with that boy, because that boy, he was tough, man. And I know, man, you was talking about you got another boy coming on, you know, and I just hope he's good as Hoover, man. I just hope he's good as Hoover.
Hey, I'm gonna say this, and it took me a minute to try to like swallow that pill.
Yeah.
Some people can take it how they want to take it. It'll only be one Hoover down.
Yeah.
So it's like I can't get that again. That was a 1 in a million dog, but that's one of the main reason why I kept going, because like I produced that boy on mistake. Honestly, I ain't know not even 3% of what I know now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I just
Yeah.
knew Tub Rock was a nice dog. I knew my female was super clean, and I wanted that bone off that boy, and I wanted me a lilac dog. You can ask Corey and Vicky, like they're my mentors. Like you can ask them. When I came to that house, I needed a bag of stud. The stud I locked in, it was a snowstorm, so I couldn't get to him. So I needed a bag of. I said I ain't missing this breed.
Yeah.
So I found Corey and Vicky. I knew of them, but didn't know them like that. So I hit them up. I said, "Hey man, I need a bag of stud." They sent me $2, Roman and Chug Rock. I was finna send Corey the money. Corey said, "Nope. Before you send me any money, you come down here and you put your hands on these boys."
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "That man playing. I'm trying to get the breed done tomorrow." You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to see what this feel like. I came from Pitbull, so I went down there. And if any of y'all been to Corey Vicky house, you ain't gonna have no service when you go down there. So I went down there just to do the breeding. I probably stayed down there 6, 7 hours. I learned a lot, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I knew I wanted a
Incredible
lot of that. So
people.
when Hoover was born, I knew the day he came out, I was like, that's him. He already had his name right then. So yeah, it'll only be another one Hoover down, and he was a good producing dog. He just ain't had the pedigree that everybody was looking for. But I kid you not, I bet he produced that shit that y'all dogs ain't fucking like can't produce any pedigree. I'm just saying. So a lot of us missed out on it. Me personally, I dropped the ball on a couple of his productions. I wish I had that to come back on, but we still got some blood flowing around here that got Hoover in there. So
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he
he's
was.
still here, but yeah, I wish I can get me another Hoover down, but it'll only be one Genesis, only be one Hoover down.
That's
So
right.
it's like, even though Genesis got some twins, I ain't gonna sit there and lie.
Yep.
I
There's
can't
One
some
on
remember.
you
On the
got
screen
there.
right
Yeah.
now.
like, wait a minute.
I can't remember what the dog name was that I think you grand champ the
You
dog
talking about Beast Boy.
at Paws in the Booth
Man.
down there. I think you grand champed him out that day. That's a nice looking dog too.
That was a bad. If I put it like this, last year I finished the year with 40. I think it was 47 titles.
Yep.
If Hoover and Beast Boy was still on this earth last year, I would have easily had 70, 80. Because them two dogs there, I don't care who watching and who feel any type of way. You couldn't fuck with them at all. Period.
Oh, yeah.
Me on the other
They were
end of them,
tough.
you cannot touch them boys.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about who the
Dogs,
biggest.
I do not
I'm
like.
talking
I
about
would,
outwork. Like, can
you
you
look at that dog
outwork
and
that
be like,
dog?
no, don't put me in the ring with that dog.
But
Yeah.
yeah, man, that was that loss I took. I lost 9 dogs,
Yeah.
and that was 5 years of work. You know what I'm saying? Just gone. I had up and coming puppies coming up
Mm-hmm.
that was finna tear the ring up. I lost some big bruised stock females. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I lost my first champion, my first production grand champion. That was a lot at one time.
Oh, I know.
Yep.
Oh, man.
That's
Hey,
what that'll make you or break you. That'll make you or break you right there. You know.
hey, I was
So,
broke.
so for those that don't know
100%.
the details, like, share, if you don't mind, share that with us. Like, how did something like that take place? I mean,
All right, what happened was my breaker trip, and I was nowhere near. So by the
yeah,
time
I
I
heard it
got
was
back,
they got hot, right?
mhm,
But I didn't know exactly what had happened. I just heard they got.
and that was the worst feeling ever, bro. Pulling up to that spot, and I opened that door, bro. I swear, like my vision
Mm.
was gone. Like
Oh,
that shit.
I can't imagine.
Like real, I can't even. Like when I close my eyes, I see that shit every day.
Yeah.
Like that's every day. I
Yeah, I
just
know that
deal
was
with it
tough,
now.
man.
I
So,
deal with it.
I've heard probably I'll say 4 or 5 different stories since I've been in this the last 5 years,
Mhm.
of the same type of thing. Uh, from what I can put together, I know because I'm putting a building together now, and I feel like the only way to combat that is, because I told my wife in reference to your story, I
Mhm.
said we got to have, you know, controllable thermostat, where we can control the temperature from the phone and
Generator.
get
Generator,
notifications,
backup
and
generator
you
is
got to
You
have
need a generator.
period.
those dual fuel generators that you put gas in them and some stay built in them, and then you got them wired in too, so they you can't miss either way, wired
Mhm.
to the building you're trying to keep power to. And I think the generator and a controllable thermostat and cameras inside the building, so you can check, you can see the dogs and stuff like that. It's got to be, but it's a lot, man.
It's a
I think
hard.
that's the only way to do it though.
Look,
Yeah.
I had everything but the generator. The
But the
generator
Mm.
came
generator.
in. I got the generator that fucking day.
Oh,
Oh,
honey.
really?
So that
I can actually vividly remember where
Oh, you received
Bruce,
it the day it happened? Oh, come on, man.
yeah. I just
I,
remember being with Bruce and Caleb that day when we found out with at the same time, and we were just
Yep.
I
and as
was
if the whole thing is not too much already. That's to get the generator that day.
yeah,
That's just unbelievable, man.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
that
so
shit.
sorry for your loss, brother.
hardest thing.
That's more than a loss. That's a catastrophe, man. That's a real
Oh yeah.
tragedy. I'm just so sorry you had to go through that. It's a terrible
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Terrible.
I ain't gonna say a lie, I was through. But if it wasn't for the clients like Hildred, Miss Mary, Sade,
Hmm.
the bully verses, like they stayed on my ass. Like
Love it.
I was through. Like when I talked to them, I said, I'm done. You know
Yeah.
what Hill and Miss Mary and Sade said, no the hell you ain't. Now Miss Mary ain't say that. Miss Mary ain't say that. But the
Yeah.
other two
Yeah, she
said
ain't gonna
that.
cuss. She ain't gonna cuss.
The other two said
Right
that.
now, she's like, "No, what the heck I
Miss Mary ain't say that.
I
But
can't believe you said this.
did."
nah, having that support system and like no lie, part a week after that happened, they had dogs over here keeping my mind off it, like
Yeah,
making me
man.
train.
Some real ones. There's some real ones.
Yeah, so
Truly.
it was hard. Definitely that first dog show I went to afterward, bro. Like, cause I kept seeing my dogs in the ring. Like it's all a flashback. Like, damn, I remember
Yeah.
I was here before and got this
Yep.
award with damn loco. But the biggest goal is I know a whole lot more now. That's why I wasn't in a rush. I know it's part a lot of people watching. They was like they were trying to give me dogs. I appreciate the gesture, but at the time I wasn't ready for that, and
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wanted to build back slow and not put too much on me. That's why I focus more on the training but I always ended up with a goddamn dog. So it's like
People are toxic. I should be like, here. Like,
I got some females over here that's in the
Mhm.
cut. And
Okay.
all right, so I'm gonna give y'all what I lost. I lost Hoover Dam and his sister and them Chub Rock kids. Thank God I had the puppies somewhere else. So my 2-time Chub Rock litter, I still had them. Those were the only things I had left. I have a female out there litter named Hallelujah. I named her that before this even happened. That's why I kept
Wow.
saying that because
Yeah, now it's got a little more
hey,
meaning to it.
it
Hell
got
yeah.
way more meaning. So
What'd you name her? I didn't hear you.
Hallelujah. Now her real name, I'll give you background. Her real name Gorilla, but the rapper Gorilla, her middle name is Hallelujah. So instead of
Mm,
calling her that like everybody else did, I call her the middle name. So
nice.
so I got her in the cut. That's my hidden gem. Like she's
I
very
love it.
nice. I'm not bringing her out to see that dog. See that dog now, but I'm not. She's not hitting the ring until she's
Yeah.
that showstopper neck breaker. So I'm
Yeah.
taking these little licks on the chin now this year in the ring. But I'm sitting
You
here
better
looking, I'm
be ready.
laughing in the inside because like y'all just don't know what I got coming.
Oh, I'm
I got
excited
some
for that.
females coming that's gonna put these males to sleep. Like,
Good.
yeah,
No, man,
man.
about
When I
time,
tell
man. I
you
love
working, I'm talking about working. I ain't got to touch. Hallelujah. She working just like who pick up
Golly.
the lead and pick up the award. She doing the exact same thing her uncle brother was doing.
Yeah. Uncle brother. Only in
Hey,
Alabama.
think about it though.
I know what you're saying. But no,
Yeah,
that's beautifully
yeah. Real
bred. That's
breeders gonna know
exactly,
what I'm talking about.
it.
yeah,
She's
but that's
also
exactly how you
mafia,
need
right?
to.
But yeah,
Mafia was her mama. Yeah, that was one of those things where I mean, and you and I had talks about some of the dogs you were kind of hiding away, and these pups were on the list, and so it's one of those things that I feel very teased with because I've been waiting for these damn dogs to come out, sir. But your perseverance through this has been nothing short of inspirational. So I know that you bringing them out is going to be more than just a statement. It's going to be a testament, and I'm very, very, very proud, but also very excited to see you bring them out and really, really go full circle in honoring Dam. So that's gonna be awesome. I can't wait for that. I'm having to wait for that. I like having to wait for that, but I'll wait for that. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's coming. I feel it. It's coming.
Yeah.
Oh,
But how neat. And I wanna key in on some things that you said, and we preach it every single Tuesday. You had an incredible mentor. The first breeding you did was with Corey Latham and Vicky Marie. Like incredible mentors because instantly y'all continued to work together. Like I know from the conversation, like he was able to teach you many, many things about the American Bully and a true relationship formed from that day. Helped you as a breeder, helped you as a handler, but then also the Bully versus this incredible, incredible group that y'all have formed
yep.
that no one was willing to let you hit rock bottom. They're like, hell no.
Mm-mm.
Like we got your back 100%, and whatever we got to do, like, and then Miss Mary, like, and Hildry, like, for them, how selfless for them to call in a situation like this and sit there and say, like, you're not, I'm sending you more dogs, and you're going to continue doing what you're doing because that's a testament to who you are, and they believe in you. It's not money, it's not any of these things. It's who was having their dogs, who was championing their dogs, who had that connection with their dogs. That day in Troy when you had Beast Boy, Money Man Migos up in
Mm.
Tennessee,
Yeah, that was a battle.
you put that boy to work. Like I'm talking, like that was the freshest stack I have seen in a long time,
You
and
talking
Beast
about
Boy
that
held
free
it.
stack. You
Oh
talking about
my
that free stack.
God.
Yeah,
Oh
no
yeah,
hands, right?
those
That boy
Man,
stepped
that
right into it.
and he would like bend forward, like the perfect angulation, the perfect shoulder pop. It was how do you not give him the trophy at this
the
point?
rolling
June Williams,
freestyle. Yep.
obviously did give you the trophy, and
Oh yeah.
but it was amazing to watch. But yeah, like I want to kind of key in on those two situations though. The mentor, like we express that every single week, the importance of it. And I always say, the importance of a group because now it's not an individual thought. It's not an individual thing from one person. It's a group, and that's the bully versus. So tell us about the importance of the mentor first, with Corey and Vicky, and how that helped kind of shape you as a breeder, as a handler, and how that kind of kept you in the game too.
All right, so with Corey and Vicky, like I was a pit bull breeder. I was just like these new guys. I came in. The bully I bought, I'm just keep it 100% with you. She was 100% razor edge. She was super clean. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like the pit bull look, but a little bigger.
Yeah.
So she was big than me before I started going to these shows. So I got her. I bought another dog. No lie. When I went to Corey in them house, I was getting frustrated because I was showing the dogs myself. And I wasn't getting the. That's why I'm saying they look at CMK now. Oh, CMK always winning. Yeah, I used to get my ass handed to me in the ABKC ring. Now, don't get me wrong. The first time we went out there, we didn't caught first and third. We always placed, but I wasn't winning like that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So I done took my punches. But I was talking to Corey. I was like, man, he did good when he was a puppy. He like, you got him in the wrong class. He's a classic. I was so offended. I ain't gonna lie. I was mad. I said, I no lie. I told in my head, I said, man, Corey hating on my dog, talking about he a classic. Da 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 da. Look, and he knew I felt some type of way about that too, because he was like, I seen your face when I said it. But when I moved that dog to the classic class, we started catching our majors and our varieties.
yeah,
So I was like, damn, he is a classic. Like, I need to stop being fucking killer blind. You know what I'm saying? I need to stop being killer blind and really understand what's going on. But Corey and Vicky, man, we went over there, did that breeding. No lie, like I ain't have no notebook, but I was putting stuff in my notes because like when they
yeah.
got to talking, when them two get to talking and they keep going, you better
Listen,
sit your ass up and
Right.
listen. Because they finna
100%.
drop some gems and some
Yes, they
years
are.
of work on you. So
Yes.
I just kept listening to it. When I started showing my own dog, like Corey tell you, man, I used to be. People think I'm semi-aggressive in the ring now. I was worse when I first came in. I was like them. I was like them exotic breeders. Don't take no. Don't take this to heart. I was the exotic breeders
Oh
on the
my
table. That was me.
gosh.
That was
Yes.
me in the ring. But
Boy,
Corey
you were
took me
so
from
stupid.
being like that to what I am now. Him and Stefan Newell.
Come a long
I,
ways.
I
For
study
real.
them two a lot. And if you pay attention to their style, I don't know, some of y'all seen Corey Latham in the ring before he came a judge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all better be glad he a judge.
100%.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. And I love that you own like every piece of your history and your growth. And one of the things I've really enjoyed watching as well is you using that to mold your son in the ring because he
Yeah.
bad. Like
He bad when he
he,
fought. That's when he locked in. He only want to beat me. He only go hard on me. I swear he do. Everybody else get it like. But when I'm in the ring, he trying to like every time he beat me, belt. Boy, that
man,
boy be
where
getting
did
on
we
my
got that
nerves.
from?
Man, I tell you what,
Bell.
I can relate to that. I can relate to that. My daughter Lily, she don't want nothing but to whoop dad. She just want to beat dad. That's all she wants. She don't care about
Right.
nothing.
Well, that's the thing. Once you get a taste of it, you're sort of like,
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
no, he's competitive and he's dialed. That's the thing is he just when he dials in, it's over. You're not. I mean, at that point, he's making quick business of it, and I think that is so funny. And the way that he talks smack is
He
so
talk like a
entertaining.
grown man.
Where's
No
he
He
where's
lie.
talks
he
like a
get that
grown man.
smack talking from?
That
I
young man
don't, I
talks
don't
like
know.
a man.
I don't know. I plead the fifth on this.
I know you do.
Yeah, you
Uh,
better have thick skin. You better have thick
Really,
skin. You ain't lying.
he's
He
not the
gonna
I was
get.
scary.
like, damn, I thought we were cool, little man. Like,
No way.
Hey,
No.
I'm gonna tell
yeah.
you a funny story about him. We was in Lebanon, Tennessee, Lebanon, Lebanon, however you say it. We was at AJ Bar and Grill. He was doing damage in the junior handler class. So we go use the bathroom. Anybody been there, you know it's inside the bar. So I'm in
Hmm.
there going in there. I hear him in the bathroom talking about his trophy bigger than this another grown man trophy in there.
They're
He talking
comparing
about some.
sizes in there.
Hey, what
He's
you
sitting there
want?
putting.
My trophy bigger.
Oh,
I
God.
come in there. They said, "This your son?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Boy, get out that bathroom, man. You know here
Oh
talking
my
crazy."
gosh. He's sitting there saying mine's bigger in the bathroom with the girl like, get your little
Hey, he's something else, man. For real, for real.
He
Oh,
definitely is,
he
but
can
he's
handle his
growing it.
own.
Yeah, and I love that he does. He takes it seriously, and he's picking up everything. He's like a sponge. So man, kudos to you for getting him involved with it, but also making sure that he is developing his own way about it. You know what I mean? Some parents, you see them, they're like, it's Overwatch. It's always like they want them to be a little them.
Mhm.
Uh, and you know, with him, you have given him latitude to develop himself and to be independent in that regard. And that's something, man. That's crazy to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try to teach him everything I know, because at the end of the day, we don't know when our time coming. So
Yeah.
if he already know what I'm already putting in, like I'm
Mhm.
laying the foundation, he got to build a house. That's the only way it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going ahead and putting the concrete work in, so it'll be easier for the next one. So
Oh,
that way they just picking up a legacy versus picking up their way or trying to build one.
there you
They
go.
Yeah,
already got a head start, the foundation laid. They just got to put that brick house on there. So
absolutely.
Man, that's a lot like mentorship. I mean, it's literally you know, you're trying to set him up for success, and you know, that's great that you are really truly his first mentor. I mean, that's
oh yeah, it
100%.
should be all day. Like y'all know my tattoo name Tino, that's Eno. Like
Hmm.
all day. So it's like that's my mini me. And he can be a mini me for real. Like
you
he
really
probably can
can.
be meaner than me, honestly. I ain't
Low,
gonna say
low
lie to
Debo.
you.
Low
For
Oh,
Debo.
real. But
it's funny
look,
watching
Caleb,
him talk smack with like back and forth with Caleb is pretty
oh yeah,
entertaining.
it get nasty.
He has zero inches.
Y'all gotta hear the uncensored version. Oh
Yeah,
man.
yeah. It's hurtful at times.
Oh, you'll live.
Caleb be looking like, man, get your son, man.
Like, I didn't know we were hitting below the belt, man. Like, God dang,
He ain't pulling his punches,
Like,
man. He ain't pulling his
yeah,
punches.
I'm trying to keep it professional. Like, I'm the adult in the situation. He's sitting there pulling punches. Like,
That's
Tonio,
I,
get your son away from me. Get your
look.
son away from me.
Oh yeah, he'll put you in the
Kids can
headlock
be
too
hard
now.
sometimes.
Yeah, he will. Yeah, he'll sneak up behind you, and he's
He'll
he's
put you
he's
in
a
the
strong little
headlock,
fella.
bro.
Oh, for sure, for
Hey,
sure.
but to get on the bullet versus of it,
Yeah.
Nate Main Event Robinson, he put that
Mhm.
group together. When he asked me to be part of it, at first I was like, no, because like, you know how them groups go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But it was different because it's group with handlers, and we've been locked in before anyway. But how it is now, hey, you the reason why we do good, cause man, y'all to see that group chat, we our biggest critic. Oh man, we
Yeah.
chew each other up in there.
Sure.
Like it'd be bad. Like you'll think you stacked the dog good. I know he probably watching that daggone New South Kennels
He's been in the
Punisher.
comments.
He'll punish you. Like let you do one
Yeah.
thing. You can stack the dog good. The toenail might be stacked wrong, and he gonna pick that shit up.
One toenail going east, and he's just like,
That's what's up.
man,
Oh,
Like for
oh,
oh
real. I
man.
ain't playing, man. But we talk a lot. We discuss a lot of things. Like me and Jari, well, the whole group. Like, but last year me and Jari was like, and Rich, all of us was studying pedigree, talking about getting better females, like really dialing in. Now we to the point that we finna not just be a group. We finna make it like a bloodline. You finna start seeing dogs that's bully versus such and such versus, you know what I'm saying? We still pushing our account, but we pushing the group as a whole.
Hey,
Yeah.
what I love about your group, to take it even further, like, look at the comments right now. I don't know if you can see them, but as soon as we start talking about the bully verses, you get Jaira, you got Kashawn, you got Richard, you got New South, you got
mhm.
PPB bullies, like, you got Corey Latham, but specifically the bully verses, like all of them pretty much said to you, like, since you met, like, hey, I'm here. I'm here. That's exactly what we're doing is what you're talking about. But look at the supports. Like
Yeah.
y'all, that's awesome that y'all push each other the way you do, because a lot of y'all travel to shows too, but y'all are each other's biggest critics. But as soon as y'all win, even if it's against the other one,
These fans.
it's
We
we
the first
won,
one.
all love. I'm gonna get your ass on the next one. But it's
Facts.
competitive nature. It's fun. And it's
Yeah.
so cool. Nate's actually, I'm gonna call him out because he's the only one that I didn't see from the bully versus say anything. And Chris would never, Nate. Chris would never. He knows what I'm talking about.
He
But
part
Nate
sleep. You know
is,
he old.
yeah, that's true. But yeah, but that's cool that he put this together, and it's really kind of a fraternity of handlers, breeders, that y'all keep it strict, y'all keep it close knit, and y'all can sit there and critique each other. But like I said, also trust each other, travel with each other, celebrate each other, and be there for each other. Like during situations that took place where they're not going to let you fall, because one fall is all falls. Like this is a tight knit group.
Hmm.
And for y'all to actually starting creating a bloodline, I would like to go a little deeper into that. So how is that going to work?
Uh, we're still working the kinks out,
Oh, all
but
right.
we're gonna get it together because like all of us together, we got like when you look at us as a group, we got every class of American Bully. Well, we got every breed, honestly. Cause we got Sade in the group too, so she got Borables. Oh, I ain't supposed to say that. Scratch that. Cut that.
Oh no. Oh.
Hey,
But
we're
she
live,
got
my boy. We
Frenchies.
can't scratch that. We
She
can't
got
scratch
Frenchies.
nothing.
They say
She got
baby's good.
Dog,
We
like
can't
we
not
got
talk about it now.
every
Oh no.
breed. So we got every breed. So we pretty much locked in. So it's like definitely us that have American bullies. Eventually we can tie all this together and really make something that's better for the community, but also that showstopper too. So that's the biggest goal. Like,
Yeah,
I love that
I like
you
that.
that's the sentiment is doing something big for the community, not just yourselves. That's that's again a sentiment that we talk about a lot in the sense of it's all about the dogs or it's about nothing at all. And so yeah, you've definitely embodied that throughout your career. So it's I love that, man. Oh,
He's
On
grown up
another
right
note,
before my eyes.
from the loss that you took, and all that, just out, outside of the grief of that, it's kind of like you did get to take all the knowledge that you acquired and all the tools that you gathered up and start over, and that has its perks too. You got things you lost that like you said, one in a million dogs and all that, but and you'll have to pick through and find and hit and all that. But you do get have a different set of eyes that you had when you built what you had before.
mhm,
So that has its attributes too. You know,
yeah. I hate it happen like that.
yeah.
Like most people like, yeah, I'll start over, but be careful what the fuck you say. Because
man,
like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
starting
That
over ain't easy.
yeah, that
no,
master reset was like, damn, like
That's too much, man.
I was stuck. I was like, damn, do I call it quits and just tattoo full time again? Like I was lost. Like what sign
Right.
you giving me? Like, but if I would have gave up then, I would never caught all them titles I caught last year. Like
damn
when I
right.
came back out,
You
that's
came in
all I wanted,
swinging
bro.
last year, man.
Yeah, and even
Yeah.
bigger, Eno was watching every single footstep that you laid during that
Hmm.
time, and how much empowerment you gave him, because he saw the man of his life, his father, sit there and say, "Hey, this is a huge setback." Like, let's be honest, like say it a minor setback, it's a huge setback in the reality of things. But I don't care how much of a setback this is, because I'm coming even stronger.
Yep.
I am going to sit there and I'm going to educate, and you're building a testimony because I know you. And at some point in some time, you're going to sit there and pull someone out of the fire that you entered, and very few have to enter the fire like you did. And you are going to be that person for somebody and say, "Hey, you're good." But look what you've done. Like now you're doing all these lives on TikTok, on Facebook,
Hmm.
things like that. Like I see Stacy
So
Burgess in the comments. She's a faithful follower of yours on TikTok. Like you have influenced so many people. Like going to the show in Pensacola, like it was cool. Like I helped judge that TikTok stack off one time, and I actually saw people from that, but they were all with Tonio. So the nucleus of that group is Tonio. So not only did you get past that, but you are bringing a group together where you are the nucleus of it, kind of like Nate did with the bully verses, but you're doing it even on a bigger, another scale. But you're sitting there educating, you're sitting there critiquing, you're judging, but you're doing it in a manner where people are learning from you. It's some people have a hard time with constructive criticism. You give criticism very, very good where they're learning from it, where they're trusting you for the knowledge and you're feeding that to them,
Very
for
well.
them to come and watch you on this live, for them to come and watch you on the TikTok lives. So not only did you persevere, but you really, really persevered.
Yes.
Like you are really leading others to what you fell in love with, kind of like what Corey helped guide you to. Like you are being that to so many others. And again, I attest that to you. I can't, man, sing your praises enough. And that's why we've had you, 3 times and more time to come. But man, keep doing your thing. Like nothing is going to keep you down. And I love what you've done, past that point.
Appreciate it, son. That means a lot coming from my son.
Yeah. Oh man, I'll never get old.
You might get you a Happy
Yeah,
Meal later.
yeah, my boy. Yeah, yeah.
There's
Make
a
sure you get
quota,
those
I
sweet and
think.
sour, my boy.
This is the time you guys meet up, but there's a quota about how many times one or both of you used to call each other the other's daddy. It's just
Oh
ridiculous.
yeah. Well, now you made it weird, Amanda. We don't call each
Yeah,
other.
we won't say
Right,
dad. We say
didn't
son.
I?
Like out
Yeah.
of all things for you to say that we call each other, like don't make this weird.
I'm saying this thing's got a lot of depth to it at this point.
It
No
does. It
diddy.
does.
No diddy.
Yes.
Antonio. So I know that
Yes.
like this last year, like again, you hit the ground running, you came out swinging, and the whole world felt it. This year, I know that you're planning on potentially bringing out that daughter, and I'm real excited about that. But as far as like your game plan, like what goals do you have for this year specifically? Like what do you have coming up that you're like, I'm not just going to do this well, I'm going to be the best at it. Like what is your goal this year?
I feel like this year I gotta make them respect me as a handler in the ring.
Bro,
Like
you already getting that.
About to say,
I
maybe.
I do, but it's like I don't. Because not knocking, and some people might consider this being cocky, but I don't take the best dog, period. I like to build a dog. Like I don't go grab gold and go straight to the ring. I like to see what some people say, and it's a testimony. Like somebody said Beast Boy was gonna be a fun show dog. Look what I did with him. Even though he left this earth in June and only been to 3 BRC shows that whole year, he finished number 10 and top dog. Only been to 3. So that's a fun show dog.
Not anymore. No, absolutely. No, you took that dog right out of the shell that people had put him in. And that again is a gift that you have is, I mean, you're able to take dogs that whether or not people would take them seriously or not, you definitely show up and you make them take them seriously. And you do that even with yourself. Like you're not going to let someone just look at you like you're just some handler in the ring. Like, no, people notice your presence and you're going to make them remember you and you're going to make them know you better. And I think that's another gift that you have.
But yeah, we finished with 47 last year. I'm trying to double that. I've been showing a lot of puppies, but my puppies, they showing the work. They got to grow a little bit. But I'm going to tell you like this. I got a show in 2 weeks. And I got a show 2 weeks after that. Y'all going to hate to see me coming in 2 weeks. Because I got some stuff over here right now. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm here for it.
I believe
ain't no registry safe. I'm everywhere. I'm not biased. I'm everywhere.
So in 2 weeks, where are you going to be? I mean, specifically in 2 weeks that we're talking
I don't
about.
want to say it because they might not show up. I'll text it to you. Now, y'all, come on. Don't
Yeah, text it to me right now and I'll say it. I'll say it. Text it to me.
Because
Everyone's
I need the
everyone's at the edge
competition
of their
to be
seat
there.
now. Like, well, where's they going to be in 2 weeks?
I need the competition to be there, so I can't say it.
All right.
Because if I say it, they gonna know what I'm coming with in that class, and they ain't gonna
2
come.
weeks from this last Saturday.
No, 2 weeks from this Saturday coming up.
All right, because
Well,
now
no,
everyone
no,
can
put
kind
it
of
like
narrow it
this.
down.
We got like a week. Next weekend, I'll be at the show.
Gosh, so it's not
This
the one that's
upcoming or the
coming up.
weekend after that?
The weekend after that.
The weekend
All right.
after. The 21st,
Yeah,
I'll be at the show. How about
I
that?
just want to be specific because you're being vague and now you're not wanting to tell the details after you crack the door. You're saying, nope, we ain't opening it. We ain't
Nah,
opening
okay, because when I do that, people don't show up because they know I got a dog in their
it.
class and they try to keep me.
Which
You know
is,
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
in
That's
my
another story.
mind, like, I don't know, man. I would almost want to go, like, even if I'm going to lose to you, at least I'm going to show up and get my dog some practice. Not
Absolutely.
losing.
You never know
I
who's
don't
gonna
mind
win
getting my
though.
ass whooped. If
But
I got it
yeah,
coming, I got it
yeah,
coming.
the
You
dog
know
and
what
the
I mean?
handler are
Yeah,
bad.
that's me too.
If I got it coming, I got it coming. But if I'm gonna show up, if I got plans to go, I'm going. I don't care who's there.
Damn right. I get my ass beat by Nikki Lynn
I
every
learn
time
every
I
time I
see
get
her.
pecked on. You know what I mean?
But I
Pensacola
still
is
show
not
up.
kind
I
to you,
still show
dude.
up and I still give it my best.
Oh,
Hey, so I
Hey,
got to
every time
guess
I get beat,
Mississippi
I
Give
learn.
Back
I
the
learn from it.
28th.
what's that?
That's where I learn my best lessons when I get beat.
That ain't it. But I'm going to that one too
All
though.
right.
I'll be at that one, but I can't say the one I'll be at on the 21st.
All
Mm.
right. I like to guess. I just had to say that. Hey, Stuart Flag said bring that heat up to pull up or shut up Kentucky May 23rd.
Oh,
That's
we
gonna be
coming.
a damn good show.
Oh,
I'm
that's
coming.
Okay.
what's up.
Hey,
Well,
I'm coming because when his show is.
May
May
20.
23rd, I'm almost certain.
All
Yeah.
right, you know them puppies I'm talking about. One of them be 6 months then, so I'll be there.
Oh, that would, yeah,
Nice.
definitely bring her, if not only for me.
Oh yeah, look, her name Pocahontas. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in for a new world. All right. I'm
I
here
got a
for it.
picture. I'll let y'all see a picture. That's it though. Y'all get exclusive.
Yeah.
Since I didn't tell y'all what show I was going to.
The playful secrets. Okay.
When do we get to see the picture?
Right now.
Oh,
He-
he's-
he's gonna text it to me too. He's gonna text it to me, I'm sure. No, I'm joking.
oh, look.
Okay.
Is that some Trindle?
I know. Is
No,
that like
she all
right underneath
black.
the armpit?
She all
Okay.
black, yeah.
Okay, I was
Yeah,
about to
she
say, 'cause that
black.
looks like some
How
Trindle
old is she right
in
there?
the armpit.
14, 15 weeks old.
God,
Lurch.
she tough. She
Yeah.
tough.
Lurch.
And she
Yeah.
walking on the lead. She been stack training since she was 3 weeks old.
Richard, I did see her. I saw her this weekend.
Yeah, yep, you did see her.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
Now, that dog is young and doing that already.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She's going to be a well-oiled machine come May.
You got to see her in person. She like a little brick. I'm trying to tell
Like
you.
got the density of a collapsed star.
She got bone and everything.
What a meatball. No,
I'm
I'm here
finna
for
let.
it.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm finna put some males in retirement.
Good. No, we talked about this not too long ago about how we love a good female for that
Hey,
reason.
Nate woke up. Nate woke up, by the way. Nate's in the comments now. I just want to let everyone know.
Grand's still
He
there.
woke up, huh?
Grandpa Nate.
Yeah.
I feel honored. Like, I don't know. Maybe he just got up to go pee. I don't know.
Yeah.
Decided to
I
log
know.
on.
I got some
Yeah.
good females coming up too, man. I think a female, I'm not gonna say is more or less impressive, but definitely less common to see one that's a total package.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's just something that's not, it's not everywhere the same way that the studs are. So to me, it carries a lot of weight just because it's more exclusive, no matter what, man. That's why Piggy to me is such a big deal. She, very, very well put together dog.
Oh yeah, her and
For
Problem Child.
example,
Yeah, her and Problem Child are exceptional examples.
Problem Child.
Yeah, Nate Ward's a Problem Child out there
I
in the
agree.
UK. She bad, and it's one of those things where I feel like we didn't see her nearly as often as I'd have loved to because she had to be in the UK. But yeah, a female that can compete with the males, and this is all things being equal, and this is something that actually this is a conversation Rolando and I had at season opener. Is that essentially it's literally all things being equal. If the female is bad in and of itself and is the closer to the breed standard, who gives a shit if the male's bigger? Full stop. And that's something that a lot of judges have a hard time getting around. But there are a good set of judges that really like a good female, and if the female is a better
100%.
representation of the breed, who cares if the male is bigger? They're giving it to the female, full stop. And I love that. So
Well, better representation as a dog. You know?
Yeah, if they have more breed type, if they're closer to the breed standard than the male that they're in the ring with, and just because the male is bigger, they shouldn't get it just because they're bigger. Full stop. So they like it's always good to see a female take it away, and so that just gives me hope that hey, sucker. You're very well trained, Tonio. You're very well trained. I see you got those scritches down.
I tell you what, these puppies I got, man, this big litter, you know, there's 10 of them in there, and they are heathens right now. My God. If they hear me coming, they are just, I mean, they're all over the place, man. They're so agile, and so, you know, they're amazing pups, man, but they're high energy right now.
Oh yeah, they'll go through phases where they'll sleep 19 hours a day, and then others where they barely sleep, and you're like, just oh my God, I can't take much more of this. It's like y'all are driving me bananas. Oh yeah, for sure. But females, I mean, being a true foundation, because you can have a killer stud all day, but it's your females that are going to build your bloodline.
Hey, that female Corey talking about that he put up for best in show.
Yeah.
I got her niece. That black dog is her niece.
No
Nice.
shit.
Now I'm gonna tell you like this: that same female, she grinded out at the season of opener. She the one that took that female champion class. Maui, that's a bad dog.
What was that? The fawn and white girl?
Yep, that Master Poe daughter.
I like Master Poe.
Yeah. Hey, she by far she gonna be one of them females that's gonna be a head turner.
Master Poe's that black and white dog, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Man, that's a bad dude.
Yeah, he's pretty extreme. That is one of those dogs that, like, if any lower and you can mop the floor with him, but he's beastly.
He is beastly.
Very beastly. So
He throws
yeah,
on his look too.
yes, he does. He does.
That dog, man, you gotta see that female. She got a rear on her, nice top line, her head crazy for a female. I think it's 25 for a female, 24 or something like that.
That's very big, especially
That's
female pocket.
Pocket female too.
For
I don't want to be.
Go.
Uncle, correct me if I'm wrong, but she in that range. Like, and she a female, so it's like that's crazy.
Yeah.
And you're saying that she was at the opener?
Yeah, she took she only showed in 2 champion classes, and she only needed 2 champion wins. So guess what?
Okay, I'm gonna go back and watch because I think
that thing. Hey, I watched him do it when he caught that last one. I ain't know because the reserve and the best champion ribbon about the same side. So like when he gave it to him, you don't know if that's the reserve first or the first place sometimes. So he gave it to him. I'm on the outside like. I said, which one is it? He came in the ring. He told me it was that one. It was over with. So, hey, even though I would get my tail handed to me that day, seeing him do that, it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because we all came there as a group. Well, it was just me, him, and Freddie, but we came there as a plan, and somebody executed that plan. So, you put your little pride to the side, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm over here taking L's. I place now, don't get me wrong, I place.
Oh, yeah.
I said a little something, but
you know what I'm saying? I got me some risks. But it wasn't like on the level that Aunt was doing in the champion female class too. And that season opener, both champion class was steep, females and males.
No, Columbus
off in 2 shows.
Always.
Like this weekend, I caught some majors here and there and some champion wins, but seeing Keyshawn champ his dog out, seeing man, we seen a lot going on. Seeing Drika take her fun show win, and y'all fun show like that's somebody you said you seen from the live. She was stacking that big fun dog and went in there and put belt the ass in the female. So it's like, Hey, we out here, we doing it. We move I think we move well as a group. We can
Uh-huh.
tighten up. We ain't got no
100%.
new screws, so don't get it messed up now. I'm just saying we can tighten up a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Put that in the group chat.
yeah, so they
Yeah.
in here, so
Hint,
we
hint,
open with it.
Gyra. Get your shit together, Gyra. No, I'm
Oh,
just
when
joking.
Jar come back out,
And your shit, Nate,
boy, when he
please.
come back out with them XL females, it's
Man,
gonna
he's
be
got some nice.
trouble,
He put
trouble.
some nice pieces together. Nice pieces
It's
for this
gonna be
overall
some
puzzle.
trouble,
I like
Gyra
Gyra, man.
is
That's my guy.
yes.
Trebo.
Man, he's got
trouble.
a vision. He's put the pieces in place. Now he's letting them grow. He's already got very good studs lined up. He's got a vision, and
How
I'm here
long
for
ago
it.
was that we had him on here? It was
That been about a
a
month
couple
Uh,
ago, ain't
months,
it?
couple
yeah,
months
About,
ago, huh?
about a month ago, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Dang,
Yeah, that's
man.
my buddy, man. He's I like he's got some good vision, man. Got a good plan. Yeah. So right.
yeah.
Dang.
Lois
Well,
said
so,
she's coming for the XL class. Come on.
oh,
Hey,
Yeah,
she
she
had a
got
so
she had a
horse,
beautiful
man.
look
XL.
at that.
Yeah, she was joking with me that weekend. She was like, Tony, I don't see how you, hey, them XL work your ass in that ring.
Oh my God.
Man,
There's something about
don't I know it?
maneuvering a big dog like that. Yes. Yeah,
That's a
you feel it.
horse. Them ain't dogs, them horses. Y'all
Man.
run around the ring. That's the only breed of dog I gotta literally
You actually
take
have to
off.
do it. Yeah, you have to jog.
Yeah. The rest of them I just pimp walk 'cause my legs long. So they move.
All
hey,
right.
You know what I'm
hey,
saying? But
hey,
the
No, I
Tonio, I
remember
like
XL
that
dog,
boy.
I gotta go with them.
Yeah,
So
hey, I
it's
like that boy
actually,
that you had this weekend. Y'all were working too. Like he's just young. When he
You
pops, when
know,
he fills out, he was working
oh,
for you. Hey, y'all were doing y'all's thing for real.
he moved real good, man. I like that boy, man. Bruno,
Yeah,
STK Bruno. I love out of all the dogs I showed that weekend. He was one that I was impressed by his performance all day. So
yeah,
it was like, and that was his first time ever being out. Like I got him like 13 days ago. So
dang.
it's like he shot me. I didn't think he was gonna do that. I knew he was getting better, but I didn't know he was gonna do that. Like his confidence was there. He wasn't
yes, it
scared.
was.
Like, and the strong thing I like about him is movement. The way that boy float.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hmm.
if that ring was a little bit bigger, Lois, I would have been on your ass.
Honestly, like, yeah, there are some like either standards, classics, or pockets where the way that they're built,
Stretch
uh,
him out, man.
yeah, you can really open them up. Like you don't have to go at a cute little dainty pace with some of these pockets even. And I don't know if it's just the way that their hips are set, but you can really open them up. And yeah, there's definitely some opportunity there, and you can definitely ride the ass of an XL. And you're just like move faster.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
I
XLs,
take
a
my
lot of
hat
these
off.
rings. Yeah, as soon as you open up, it's like, dang, I'm already like right here at the end. Like I'm
Yeah.
just finding that perfect gate, and now I got to come to a finish. But yeah, you were working that boy, and yeah, like you said, his confidence for him to go best of winners against a 1 to 2 year old and a 2 to 3, I believe. Like for
Mhm.
them to be stacking behind him too, so bigger dogs being right behind him, man, a lot of dogs' confidence is going to be shooken because they're intimidated. They feel the
Mhm.
presence, they feel that dog right behind him. But man, that boy was working all day. Like you said, he floated in the ring. Like he does not lack confidence by any means. Like he just, as soon as he pops, that boy's gonna pop in the ring too.
I tell you what, man, I just about like to see a dog go around twice if I could. You know what?
Yeah.
Some
Especially them
judges will
big
make you
dogs,
do it.
especially them big dogs, because I'm watching them and I can see a lot real quick. But with them big dogs, like I wish I could just get a little bit more. Like they ought to make the XL ring bigger or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But here's the deal, though, is that
Especially if there's 10 dogs in there. You know, it's
I know,
like
right?
you ain't seen my dog stride, man.
Right. Yeah. No, you
You
Let
definitely.
me go
haven't. He
one more
took
time
15
before you make your
steps. I mean,
decision. Let me go one more time before you make your decision.
Yeah.
yeah.
Please. One more
Just get a
time.
little bit like a double up. You know what I mean?
Well, but here's
Yes,
something that I have noticed with people with XLs is they're not milking the perimeter.
yes,
You have to literally get to the point where your
100%.
elbows are almost touching the
Use
ring
every inch that you got.
every inch. And
Yeah.
they're instead of that like their dog being on the mat, or the walkway like they are. And I'm like, no, drop back. You need to use every single inch, because that's the thing is these XLs, you really have to get them moving in order to actually see what you need to see.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be any bouncing. That's the thing. Trotting, bouncing, nah, man. that's
Yeah.
this is not a good look. So
Top line.
the only way to keep that top line completely straight and fluid is to get them at the perfect pace. And unfortunately, that takes distance. Which
Man, don't get me started on top line. I'm starting to think that's something that people don't want to talk about. Top line is getting out of control, man.
You want to talk about it?
Hey, I'm down to talk about it. I see a
We'll
lot
all
of top
talk about it.
lines that look like.
How much time you got?
Hey, I got time. Look, these top
Tell
lines
you I
I
have
see
a
in the
story
ring
about that
nowadays.
top line.
Man,
Hey.
these top lines are in bad shape, man. I'm seeing a lot of top lines that look like they could care less about a high rear.
Mm-hmm.
I seen some dogs that got, and I'm gonna tell you, it's overlooking that short upper arm. I'm seeing a lot of short upper arms.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of it. A lot
I'm
of
gonna
it.
just say this: it's too much inbreeding and line breeding going on. You got to outcross this
Dwarfism.
thing.
That's right.
Absolutely. There's that, and then also not being as selective as you should be, or you're not doing the research necessary to notice that the dwarfing in the front of the breed of the dogs that you're breeding to.
Mhm.
Y'all already know I'm a fan of Embark, and I tell you, one of the things, there's ups and downs to everything, right? You know, there's the weight's going to be a little off, and you can get some curveballs in there, and they pull up some, certain markers they found that don't even apply to our breed, and it's like, well, why is that even in there as a flag if it don't affect our breed and all that stuff? But one of the things I do really like about it is that when you're line breeding, you need to know where that COI is on that dog, not that litter, but that dog.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do, you know how much room you got to go another generation in, or if you got to go on out with it.
Yep.
And that's where you can guesstimate a COI on paper. And COI isn't every single thing, but it is when it comes to what CMK is talking about, because it's like, as you know, Tony, if you're already too tight, you go in again, and now you got short upper arm. Now you got dwarfism coming in different places. You got smaller heads. You got disproportionate dogs.
Mm-hmm.
You can take 3 generations of something that's line bred really well and headed in the right direction, and go one more too tight, which is happening a lot.
Yep.
Because you don't know right where you're at, so you don't know how far you can go to not be out of your range of COI that's good for that breed.
Yep.
And that's something I really like it for. You know what I'm saying? Because like if you're in a pocket COIs can be a little bit higher than an XL. 35 is really high for an XL.
Oh, XLs, yeah, they have the tendency to be 20.
35 is not high for a
less.
pocket. 50, you're get to 50 or so, you're getting on the higher side, right?
Yeah.
So if you got a pocket and it's already a 45, and you're putting 2 dogs together that have some dogs in their background that match up, might be pushing a little too far.
Mhm.
Well, look what
and
it's
then you're
done.
losing what you've gained.
Yeah, look what it's done. Go to the next show. Look at the pocket class. There's going to be 20, 25 dogs maybe in the pocket class. Then look at the standard class. Everything that was standard has now inbred enough where now it's going to be a pocket. And it's like the standard class is really non-extinct at this point. Like, I love a beautiful standard because it is the standard. Like, literally, it's a standard of the breed standard. Like,
Ooh,
if
I
people
wanna
don't
say
realize
something.
that, like, pocket is a shorter version of what the dogs were intended to. XL is a taller version.
Mm-hmm.
It was a standard that really kicked this whole thing, well, a classic in today's world.
Yeah, I was about to
But it
say.
was the standard that set the standard.
Yeah.
But yes, now a lot of pocket breeders have, well, old standard breeders have line bred or inbred so many
To the
times
degree where now they only
that
have
now they are pocket breeders, and now we're left with this standard class that has very,
Wow.
very few. And now there's this distinct between what is the standard, what is the classic. So a lot of standards are either being bred to pockets or being shown as classics
Right.
because I don't know. I don't know if they're being directed that way or if they feel that they can win better over there or be represented. Like I like ABKC, how they put the senior judge on the first show to make sure
Correct.
that they're
Right. So they can
classified in
kind
the
of gear
right.
you in the general direction.
Well,
Absolutely.
what else do they? That's the thing. What else do they do? They've already made these moves, and then they're in the situation they're in. But like that's like we've talked about on here before. When you can kind of match those numbers around before you make that move, then you don't have
Oh,
to wait
100%.
a year down the road, and just say like, "Dang, man, we went too far."
Yeah. And
You could have run the numbers
now
first
I'm
and
too
known
far.
that.
Yeah.
Now you're just invested. Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
you're
love a
wasting a
standard
lot of time
bully.
too, man.
I Grand Champion
Oh,
Blue is the epitome of the
yeah.
American
Yep.
Bully standard
Mhm.
class. He is
Oh, yeah.
absolutely an
Literally.
incredible representation of it. But I wish there was more standards, and I
Yeah.
wish that people really understood what a standard is and what a classic is, the need for classics.
Mhm.
Because I've seen a lot of things going around where they're saying classics really just lack the breed type that a standard does.
Right.
Classic has a place. It has a place.
Yes.
It needs to
Yes.
clean up the dysfunctionality that we breed in as breeders.
Yeah. We
So
make,
it's
Top
yeah.
line, that
Yeah.
the
breeder,
breeds.
the
So the
movement.
Come
classic
on, Tonio.
class is
Yeah.
not lacking breed type. It's and people really need to understand what breed type is too. People when they say breed type, they're talking about mass. No, breed type is everything. The
Everything. The movement,
nares,
the
the head
temperament,
shape, the cheeks, the
everything.
eyes, the hocks,
The
every
stop,
single
Mhm.
thing is
the
breed
bone.
type.
Everything.
So,
See, I'm
like, we
having
really
deja
got to
vu
get
right
back to the
now.
standard and really look at the
Mhm.
standard and breed towards the standard. But the classic has its place, and people really
Well,
need
yeah.
to
I mean,
understand the
yeah.
differentiation of it.
Yeah, because classics, I mean, we chase a lot of extremes when it comes to this breed. We always have. And ultimately, we end up making messes chasing those extremes. And the classics are the other ones that kind of reel it back in. And the classics are the last paradigm. So, in all reality, while like classics and XLs are going to have more of the older blood, that's just the last bastion of the original breed. As it became what it is now. So it's like, yeah, you're gonna, in order to clean it up, you're gonna have to take it back. So classics will definitely
Or move
have
slower.
that purpose, but the
Or
thing
move
is,
slower, Amanda. That's the problem.
no, yeah,
People,
people don't
you see these
yeah,
extreme dogs are created too fast, right?
yeah,
So there's no consistency in the program. It's a hybrid vigor breeding.
yeah,
It's hybrid vigor. It's one Shaquille O'Neal, and then a bunch of inbreeding beyond that.
yeah.
And so there's no dynamic of mass within that program. So it's like it's a half court hook shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's really not.
That halftime Dr. Pepper shot.
Right. So it can't be just
Yeah.
recreated because it wasn't built. It was a luck shot and what we call a lottery ticket.
Mhm. Sure.
And hey, lottery tickets are winners no matter how you look at it. But when it comes to having a program full of that type of stuff,
The
you got
consistency.
to you got to build it, man. These guys getting too quick, and I've just had some deja vu. I know me and Tonio had talked about it before about these top lines, man. It's almost like, it's almost like the judges like they don't even want to look at it. How can they're not even looking at it? It seemed like.
There was actually an instance, and Tony remembers this, I'm sure vividly. It was one of our local shows, without going into way too much detail. And this was back, Hoover was still young.
Hoover
Was
lost
still
to a
developing.
motherfucking fun slide. You know the
I
fun
mean,
slide that the
Yeah.
motherfucker fell and go all the
it
way
was
like that.
embarrassing.
Now,
Like,
granted, she did have more breed type. I'm not blind, but
yeah, she had a big
this
head,
don't matter.
massive shoulders,
You
a
know what I'm
big
saying?
nose.
Like,
I get
come
it.
the
He
fuck
said this
on.
don't
But I
matter.
mean, it was bad. Like it couldn't even be really stacked
She had
up.
a boomerang back,
Broken back,
man.
high
They had that
reared,
dog
all
so
that.
hyper
Sway back.
extended to try to stack it out that it was
That was
and
boomerang back.
Oh
and the
my
movement
God, man.
was terrible.
We're
But
not
it,
going into detail. What
Yeah,
did
but
y'all
we ain't gonna talk
guys?
about
We're
that.
not
but
going into
either way, it was
detail.
one of those things that, like, ever since then, and the reason why I brought this up in the first place is because of how widespread this one instance went. They were talking about it in Europe. They were talking about it on YouTube podcasts in freaking South Africa. This is how big that discussion got because of how important it is to breed preservation. Is people saw that and were like, you can't put dogs like that up because I mean, really? And I mean, when literally on a global standpoint, everyone is literally saying the same thing. That was a big moment. And, we could
We're
only
not
hope
going into detail. We are not going into detail.
they know
Yeah,
who they
that
were.
was crazy.
Oh
But it was
gosh.
big, and that came from from
But yeah,
somebody
no, to
right now
piggyback on
personally.
that, like the top lines, like again, the breed standard, yes, the head is the most defining thing.
Mhm.
The top line's got to be there. I mean, the movement has got to be flawless, effortless. But yes, I think that a lot of times that we got into this Facebook breeding and we're really breeding to the ones that are the hyper vigor, the ones
Mhm.
that are constantly being pushed, but they can't produce it, and they're not going to
Mhm.
shows either. So we're diving into these breedings. We're going so far down this rabbit hole with our breeding program, if you want to call it that. If you're not going and seeing the dogs, it's hard to build a program. I mean, how do you build off something that you have never even seen in person, that
Right.
you've never seen their temperament? You're breeding that into you. But yes, like we're breeding to this. So a lot of these are front stack pictures, and we're breeding to these. And now we're going down
Mhm.
this rabbit hole with these. So now these issues are just getting further and further along. Now they're being advertised and they're being popular advertised. So now more people are buying into them. And like someone said a while ago, people are trying to do this in one or two breeding. Well, they said two breedings. I think you're giving them a lot too many credit. I think a lot of people
Yeah.
are looking at one, and they're
Mhm.
saying if I do not get my investment back, so they're looking at a business before they even do the first breeding.
Yep.
You need to look
Yep.
at this for the longevity of it. You need to look at this as a program before you get into, or you need to at least be honest with yourself on what you're getting into this and what you're trying to get
Right.
out of it to make sure you're making the right steps to do it. But if you're going to be, well, if I don't get my investment, I'm done. You are part of the problem. We do
Right.
not need you in this. We do
100%.
not
You
need
got to be willing to
more
take a loss, man.
disaster to be in the gene pool because every breeding goes into the gene pool because you are breeding that breed or at least classifying it as that breed and then interbreeding it to another dog. Like we really need to take a step back and see like is this going to the gene pool, is this going the correct way, and hold each other accountable in a way where people can communicate. But that's
You
why we
said
do
a
lives
lot
like
there, my
this.
brother.
Yeah,
You
he
said
did.
you said a
Caleb, did you see
mouthful right
this?
there. Yeah.
You just got some information outed on you, sir.
Hey, King Charles, I appreciate you, my brother. Like, man, a lot of doors have been opening lately and a lot of different opportunities. And yeah, King Charles reached out to me. I'm actually going to be part of the fun show at the ABKC Sunshine State Bully Extravaganza August 15th in the
Cool.
Tampa area. So I'll actually be judging the stack off. And yeah, him and Rolando Mata, they're co-hosting that. And man, couldn't be more humble, more thankful for the opportunity. And this last weekend, like another opportunity, me and Angel actually were the fun show judges of the show in the BRC show in Pensacola. It was awesome. I couldn't think of a better person to co-judge with than Angel. We were on the same page on everything. It ran very, very smooth. But yeah, a lot of great doors have been opening. Very, very blessed. And yeah, King Charles, I appreciate you, man.
I'm proud
Oh
of you,
yeah.
son.
Hey, yes.
I'm
Making your
proud
old
of you
man
Brings,
too,
happy over
Bubby.
there.
yes, no, I appreciate that. But man, I'm proud of you too. Like, and back to you, like,
Yeah.
again, your resiliency, what you've done with the breed. Every single time I see you at a show, you're competing, you're having fun, you're
Mhm.
educating. You don't mind sitting there pulling someone aside and sitting there saying, hey, whether it might be just, hey, you need to go on the left side, or hey, you got some slobber coming out. Like, whatever the case is, to help, whether it's your competition or not, to get to that level. And I can't wait to see you on the other side educating at a judge level because you're more than ready for that. And I can't wait to see. But not only did they make you a judge, but they made it where you're an international judge too. So you can actually go to other countries and actually educate them on the breed and what they're looking for, what they should be breeding for, because champions, people should be breeding towards those. Grand
Mhm.
champions, people should be setting a program towards that.
Mhm.
But
Right.
to see you on the other side of that coin, like it's going to be neat where now you have a bigger impact. You have a big impact right now. You have a very impact, and I hope you really understand that impact. But when you're in the ring and you're really educating people, because every single dog that shows under you, they're going to be either agreeing with your decision or, which I hope, if they disagree with it, at least coming to you and asking you about it. And more people need to do that instead of just going
Yes.
off of,
You're
well, I
telling me.
don't know why. You can't sit there and complain about something if you don't even give the judge the opportunity to sit there and say why. And a lot of
Yes.
people think they're competing against the other dogs in the ring. You're competing against the standard,
Yep.
the breed standard. And if we withhold first, I think a lot of people will get humbled, but a lot of people might not show up at shows. So that's another rabbit hole that we're not going to get down. But back to your judging and the international judging, when are you taking your first assignment and where it's going to be? And like, what are the plans for this year with it?
Right now I got an assignment in July. That's all I
Nice.
have so far.
Good.
But we'll see. I'm glad he hit me up early too before I start booking any July shows. So I think I'm gonna take a break in July because it's like hot months. And what happened to me in June, I'll freeze your dog. Like if it riding in the car with me, it might be frozen, like sub-zero.
Yeah.
Cause I
No,
want to
he's
make sure
gonna
it ain't gonna get
he's
hot
walking
no
to the
more. So
vehicle.
it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm probably gonna take a little break around that time. But yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know. I can't wait to see when I go overseas and see different dogs. That's what I'm excited about.
Oh, I
Cause
bet.
it's some bulls over there that we can't see because they can't come over here. So I get to go over there and see what it really looks like.
Yeah.
Then I
I
get to
love when
see it
I
when
love
we
when
need to
Anthony
work
Gray
on.
goes over there to what's that somewhere in
South.
Africa, South Africa.
He goes
And it's
south.
cool that an ABKC show is going there, but I love seeing the different bulls because you're always interested in it. And the last few nationals we've seen international winners, but like watching the Euro nationals, like I'm tuned in. Like watching, like there's a what Latin nationals I believe in Colombia.
And there's
What
Asian National.
March?
Yeah.
What is it?
Uh, yeah, March. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Man, it seems
that's
like every
neat
time I
because
talk to John Corteza, he's in another country, man. He's
So
all
he's
over the
yeah.
world.
yeah.
Yep.
So for these to open the doors where you can go international and judge, man, that again it speaks to accolades that you've deserved. You've produced the grand champion. You've shown numerous, 47 this last year. This year you're doubling it. And I'm not saying goal to double it. You are going to double it and
I
continue
was
doing
gonna
what
say
you're doing.
that.
But
Yeah.
man, the future's bright. And what does the future hold for you and your program? What are we looking at coming up?
You're gonna see better every year. That's all I'm gonna say. If I ain't getting better every year, it's time for me to find something else to do. And I don't see that no time soon. So
Yeah.
yeah, hey, for the ones that thought I was gonna leave, jokes on you. You know what I'm saying? If you think I'm done anytime soon, jokes on you again. Um, and even after me, my son will carry the legacy.
Yes, he
So
will.
CMK Bullies, it really stands for Caesar Main Kennels. Hey, we're gonna be here for a minute, so might as well buckle up, get used to it,
Let's ride.
Put on your
and catch
helmet.
me in the ring.
So do you know where you'd like to go overseas first?
Hmm.
Where you hear them bulls are at.
Man, they got some big American Bully fans in,
Russia.
in Africa.
I want to go to Russia.
They got them
Japan.
dogs over there too.
Yeah. No, that Eastern European area, like they I swear to God, they got it figured out. It's wild.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
do.
technically that's where Biggie came from. He's actually Russian bred.
That's why
I
I
thought it
want
was
to go over there.
Poland. I thought it was
Wherever
Poland.
Biggie came from, that's why I want to go over there.
Yeah,
I
so
want to see
he
that.
was Russian bred, and then
Who were we talking
he
about?
lives in Denmark.
Biggie.
Biggie. Yeah.
Yeah.
National
He's
winners.
Russian bred.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this: Russia is probably one of the last places that I would actually like to go to. Like they are crazy. Heck
Cold for you,
no,
they make hats, buddy.
Dima, I
I'm
love you,
with
my
you,
boy,
Caleb.
but Russians are crazy. I
I'm
I
with
don't
you,
want to go
Caleb.
to Russia. Like send me to Spain, Europe, but Russia,
That
hell
boy said
no,
It's
Spain.
cold over there too, ain't it, Caleb?
man. Yeah,
It be cold over there too.
It is. You got to
So
wear
is.
like a hat over that naked head of yours.
Oh, I got
Hey,
you.
look, I'm gonna have an Eskimo hat, man.
Yeah.
Put the fur on them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Just learn some Russian slang. It'll be fun.
Caleb should know. He was
Drink some
over there
vodka.
pretty close to there for quite a while, so
Wait, what'd you
he
say?
should know. I think he was in Germany, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't he in Germany?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So was I. It's not as close to Russia as you think it is.
I can't hear you.
We got several countries in the way.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah.
All right, so I was on a TDY to Bulgaria, and I went to poker tournament. And there were some Russians there, and they did not like that I was raising pre-flop. And yeah, I'm afraid of Russians. I don't want no dealing with no Russian. So yeah, you go over there, son. Send me a postcard, take some pictures, but I'm not going over there.
Hey, I'm gonna be all right.
Yeah, I'll watch the live. I'll watch the live and root you on.
Yeah, I'm gonna be all right. They might want to leave me alone.
Oh
That's why.
man.
Yeah, that's why they have a lot of shows in like the Romania area because there's like, hey, y'all come over here. Like,
Yeah, exactly. We don't want to go over there.
hmm.
Oh
Hey, I'll
man.
see y'all a FaceTime video like, hey, free CMK.
Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Locked
Some
up
Brittany Griner,
abroad.
some Brittany Griner
Hey, y'all
action,
better
but
put them
like,
stud credits half off to come get me out.
uh-huh.
Oh my
Prisoner
god.
swap for you.
I don't even want to know the story. Like you had too much vodka. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. What got you there?
Mhm.
Yeah, because in Russia, you that's like vodka. Definitely. If you're drinking, vodka.
It's the only way you can stay fucking warm.
Yes. But yeah, man, I've enjoyed this. Third time's always a charm, and it's nice, bringing you back where you've really, really hit a stride this last year. Man, you went to nationals. You're really, really getting out there in all registries, and I like the emphasis that you put on all registries because you're not withholding yourself from one. And I think that people really need to understand that too. Like every registry serves a purpose. They're giving you a platform. They're giving you opportunity to showcase your stock, to showcase your main stud, to showcase your female, whatever the case is. Like, especially in today's world, social media influence world, there's so many lives taking place, especially if Amanda has a great live. Seriously. When she was at season opener, I think everyone can attest to this. Everyone felt like they were right there, front row and center, being able to watch this. But yes, do not hold yourself back to one registry. Go to every one of them. See the competition. Listen to the judges. Listen to the flow. Understand the difference between the registries, but understand that every single time you go to a show, you're putting your dog in the front light, and that's exactly what you should do. Especially if you're trying to build a program, if you're trying to build a show program, whatever the case is. But yeah, go out there and show them. But yeah, Tonio. So this year, nationals. Are you going to multiple registry nationals?
I'm going to every national that they throw.
Yeah,
That's why I went to the ABKC one first,
Mm-hmm.
because I wanted to see what it is on the big stage. Once I got
Yes.
that under my belt, it lit a fire underneath me. Like y'all seen me at national, like it happened so quick that first go around, like dang. But when I went back into that second time, already that time. So it's like once we came out, it lit a fire. That's why I started this year like back to back. But hey, I came with some young dogs. But hey, if you took a win on me this year, don't hold your breath. Cause it ain't gonna
So
happen again. I'm coming back. I'm coming with some pressure. I'm trying to tell you. I don't want to say nothing else.
good. Now I'm
I'm
excited
coming
for it,
with some
man.
pressure, man.
yeah. ABKC nationals, man, that is a completely different stage. Like the rings are bigger. Like that was the first time I ever showed at ABKC's nationals this year, and like there's a holding space back there, and
It's
like you're sitting
distant.
back there, like then they call your name, you're like, oh. And Kiki was the champion class, and man, I went in there and actually one of the ones that was in the champion classic class because they actually broke them down
Yeah.
by variety, and then they all competed against each other. Was actually the one that won it all for that champion class, and I was like, yeah, of course, I'm right behind her. But I love situations like that. Like we were talking about earlier, like you gain the most from your losses. And I was talking about Nikki Lynn earlier and how, every time I have to elevate. Antonio does the same thing. Every time I see him at a show, every time, I'm asking him what class he's showing. And I'm not gearing it where I'm like, I hope you're not showing in the same class. I want to show against you. Win, lose, draw, go home. I'm going to shake your hand and I'm going to learn from it, whatever the case is, whether it's a win, a loss. If I win, you're going to hear from me. If I lose, I'm
You
ready
gonna
to
hear
hear from
from me.
you, and we're going to be back in the ring next.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely. It's a mutual
I love
respect.
winning, but I learn more from my losses. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Too,
Yeah,
me too.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Even
100%.
even when I win, I still like to see the footage for I see what we
Yep.
need to work on. You know what
Oh,
I'm
Game
Yeah.
saying?
tape,
If I
absolutely.
man.
see
Game
something
tape.
we ain't do right, yeah, that's a must. Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
For sure.
And we were talking about with Corey earlier. I want to give him really a shout out because this last weekend, I always love showing underneath Corey Latham
Yes.
because every single time I never ever have to ask for a critique, which normally I do. But with him, it's always like he kept me and Nikki in the ring, and he's like,
Yeah,
"This
he
is the
won't let you
reason
leave.
why."
Mhm.
And I left there like shaking his hand, saying, "Hey, I completely understand, Nikki. I can't stand losing to you. I'm coming back stronger next time. But I understand the decision. I never ever leave second guessing any decision." And I love showing underneath judges like that. And I know Corey has, like I said, again, played a big part on your development. And I can't wait to see you doing that as a judge. But man, give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Corey because one of the best judges that I show under. Like I've seen him as a handler, I've seen him as a breeder, and like you were talking about, when he goes in that dressing room and he changes clothes and he comes
what?
back,
Suited
Like
and
a
booted.
superhero. He
Suited
come
and
up out
booted.
there, got
Yeah. 100%. 100%.
and it was hilarious when him and Logan Jones went into the dressing room and they actually had
Same
the
red
same
shirt
exact
last year.
that
outfit
happened
at the,
twice.
Yes,
That
yes,
happened
that's
two
right.
times.
Yes. Great
oh
minds think alike. What are you
man.
gonna do?
Hey,
What are you gonna
me and New South did it at the season opener. We ain't tried to. We had the same color shirt on and the same brand.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, "Whoa, that's crazy."
great minds
Yeah.
think alike? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
That's crazy.
Man, I am truly excited to see what you've got coming up this year, and especially like when you start bringing out these females, especially knowing where they came from, and that is a part of the foundation you're building, even rebuilding. So that man, I'm excited for you this year. It's gonna be a big year.
Yeah, I got a female nobody really seen either.
Hmm.
I'm hiding her. Her name Baby D. That's all I'm gonna say.
I live in the same town. I'm going to drive over there tomorrow. Like he
She's
lives
not even
like
here.
5 miles away from me.
So
I was about to say you gotta be there
she
though.
she ain't even here. So
Where
you
she
can't even
be?
see
Where
her.
she be at?
She be with Baby D at. Now, if
Okay,
y'all watch the
yeah,
movie Friday, or Friday after next Friday, that's where I got the name from, Baby D.
that's hilarious. She knows
Listen.
about all the snack cakes before they even come out.
That's why her
Hey, look,
name is.
man.
Oh my
You know, you and me
gosh.
were already good, man. But I'm really glad to see that you came out of that fire like you did.
Yeah.
It really says something about you, man. Because that's a hard pill to swallow, no matter who you are, man. And to see that you're still fighting, man, and still in this thing,
Yes,
and got plans. It testifies to your character for sure.
very
Don't
much
get me
so.
wrong. Like
Ain't
I
nobody
tell
call
you,
you a quitter, man.
I
I
see that
know.
shit
I heard
every
that.
day. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I know you
I
do.
see it every day. But hey,
I know I
I
would.
can't. Yeah, all them what ifs. Right, what if until you can't what if anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
try to replay it and see what can. But man,
Hmm.
it, it's so bad
yeah.
to the point now. I'm checking on these dogs like I got now. I know y'all keep seeing me. I be checking, make sure they breathing, bro. Like I'm
Yeah,
paranoid, bro.
Yeah.
yeah.
And that won't that'll be something that it's going to be a thing that you do for a while. I mean, if not forever. But at the same time,
Honestly,
though, like
yeah.
it's you've made it through, and you'll continue to make it through. I have absolute faith. You are stronger than so many people I've ever met. So I am very proud of you, immensely
Mhm.
proud.
Man, them what ifs or
100%.
something, ain't it, man?
Oh yeah.
That's what it is that gets you, man. It's the what ifs. You know,
Mhm.
y'all,
Hmm.
most of y'all know.
Let
You
that
know,
mind wander.
we had some pretty big losses in our family in the last couple of years, and um, one in particular, man. It's the what ifs that make it the hardest for me. You know,
Yep.
the shoulda, woulda, couldas, and what ifs. You know, it's tough, man.
But
Yep,
yeah, I let that be the gasoline to my fire, though,
There you
man.
go.
that's the way to do
Like
it.
when I
That's the
Yeah.
get
best way to
like
do it.
that, I be like, you know what? To get my mind out of it, I
Mhm.
go Like these TikTok lives expose a lot what I do.
Yeah.
Like, you know how you'll hear the famous quote, 15 minutes a day?
Yep.
I
Mhm.
used to live by that until I was on live one day working $2, and I went back and looked at that live. It was 2 hours long. I said, I worked that dog
Yeah.
this long. I said,
Golly.
I'm going to jail. They sent me to jail.
Mhm.
But I would focus on fixing what they wasn't doing.
Mm-hmm.
To man, it's a some people like, I don't see how you do it. It's a blessing and a curse, bro. I hate it. I can't give up. It
Yeah.
ain't in me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna figure out a way every time.
But
I'm
not only do
trying
you
to.
figure out a way every time, you also figure out how to do it like better every time and how to recalculate, recalibrate. Like you don't you don't repeat mistakes. Like you evolve and you learn and you just again you recalculate, and that's that has made you who you are. So like yeah, that 2 hour accidental video, you never did that again, did you? Did you? Oh, you did, didn't you? Did
Yeah.
you?
The next night.
The
Hey,
very
hey,
next time,
I
here
just
I am
didn't
talking about
record it.
Yeah. I cut it off at hour.
But nah, I ain't worked them that long. It's just I was so locked in. I did work that dog, them $2 that long though. But I was
oh,
so locked in that
forgot.
the time flew. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like, and one of them dogs was one of the ones you seen this weekend, Caleb. And you seen how he did wonders. Like no lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. You I feel like you do have to kind of gauge the dog though. Like sometimes you can work a dog for longer than the 10-15 minutes, a day. Like the dog will tell you when it's done, when it stops paying attention to
Oh
you.
no, they were happy
Yeah.
now. I had treats and everything in my hand, so they would want to give it to me because they were like, okay, excuse me, like long I keep doing it, he gonna give me treats.
Yeah.
Food motivated. That's having a food motivated dog is always a good thing. Like every once in a while you have those praise motivated dogs, and when they're done, they're really done.
Well, just having a dog that's motivated anyway, you got to figure out what motivates them.
Mhm.
Sometimes it's
Yeah.
treats, sometimes tennis ball, sometimes a sock. When you find what they heart is and they like doing it, you use that to their advantage.
Yeah.
Once
Yeah.
you do that, they're gonna give you whatever you want to get
Mhm.
what they want from you. So
Oh
most
yeah.
dogs just want love and attention. All of them want love and attention. If you don't build no bond with the dog is not finna work for you.
Yeah.
I don't care
Yeah.
how good of a handler you are or you think you
Really.
is. If you ain't build a bond and that dog don't trust you, that dog ain't gonna give you what you want. So that's the main thing. Once you find what that dog do like and don't like, and you find what they really, really like, you
Uh-huh.
use that and you train them with them. Like a lot of people say, oh, my dog ain't treat driven. It's something driven. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you using
For sure.
and made
Yeah.
that dog get like that.
Mhm.
So stop knocking the next person because they use treat or this person use a sock or they use their finger or they use
What
something else.
dog's performing and yours
People
isn't.
got different methods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Focus
I'd go
on
through
your
a
Absolutely.
pretty
craft.
long list of treats before my dog is pushing the table over. I'd go through a pretty long list of treats before I say it's not treat driven. There's a lot of different kind of treats. A dog might not like a lot of them, but it likes one of them.
Well,
Yeah.
so yeah, Caleb has a real picky eater. He is a real picky treat acceptor. And so, like anytime that we're at the same show, if I found a new treat that my dogs go ape shit over, I will actually bring an extra bit of it to see if his dogs actually like it too.
Yeah.
Because yeah, he's got some really, really picky dogs.
Yeah. Kiki don't want no food. She just
Mm-mm.
wants
Correct.
a little love after, but she'll work.
Yep.
That's how
Yeah,
my
she
boy
was
Loco was.
praise
Loco
driven.
like Popeye's chicken. If you brought some Popeye chicken to the show, oh, he finna work for you, boy. He
Yeah.
finna
You bring
work.
some
He,
churches, he looks up at you like, hey,
he ain't like it
I
gotta
want to
be
work halfway
Popeyes,
because
bro.
it's,
Gotta be
yeah.
Popeyes. It's
It
those
gotta be
spices. It's those
Popeyes.
medium spices.
We was on the road one time and he ain't like to eat on the road, so we always stressing out. I'm feeding him hamburger meat. Cause that before we knew about the raw like that, I was still new. I'm getting him hamburger meat. I went and bought burgers, getting to it. He ain't want it. We went and got us some Popeye. He over there. I said, get him a piece of that chicken, see what he do. Man, he killed that
Hmm.
chicken. We turned back
Like,
around,
give him
got some more
another. Give him
chicken.
Oh, he's
another.
by the end. He's like, you got any more of that?
Hey, we went to a show. I stopped by Popeye. Like, I don't care, bro. Like, I'm finna give me a
I'll go
two
15
piece.
minutes out my way. Yeah.
Sure. I like Popeyes too.
I wouldn't mind a
I'm
little
good with
Popeyes right
Popeyes.
now.
Yeah. Them mashed potatoes and gravy too on the side. That
Oh, my
chilled
wife
strawberry
loves them mashed
lemonade.
potatoes and
All
gravy.
Woo.
right, y'all showing y'all back now.
Hey, I don't know how many times I done pulled in the drive-thru at Popeyes. I'm like, man, this is all the red beans and rice y'all gonna give me?
Yeah,
Like,
can I get
y'all
another
used to
one?
fill this cup up. What's going on, man? What do I got to
And
do?
we know
What's the
Yeah,
how
problem?
Mikey is with food, boy. Then we go out to eat
man.
at that
Uh-huh.
Louisiana show.
Yeah, pause in the
We
boot.
would turn,
Scott
man. That's
Mosby.
my
Trayvon
yeah,
Mobley,
man.
man.
Yeah,
We told him it's his
Trayvon was there.
birthday, and they came and sang
Mhm.
happy birthday, and he got a
Yeah, how
dessert.
good
And
was
That shit
that?
was crazy, man.
yeah, man, that was a good time.
I
Good
don't play
memories.
about food, man. I don't mess around. I be eating.
Yeah,
No,
you should
there's
have
so
heard the
much
first time
this.
we met Michael. Hush, Amanda. You should have heard the first the first time.
Wow.
You won't
The,
stop.
yeah, sometimes she gets a little out of line, so you gotta just put the finger up, hush. But yeah, Michael, like when we were at nationals in Houston, I remember learning so much about the food at that restaurant, like so many different flavors and things like that. Like I think we ordered half the menu that night, and that was,
We did.
and
We did.
yeah, that another great memory with Trayvon. Like
Yeah.
yeah,
That was such a good night, man.
it
Both of those
was.
nights were really good. Really good.
Yeah, Amanda, you
Tra-
can speak now.
Oh no, no, I'm fine.
Trayvon, man. I know everybody said it so much, but dude just made everything special, man. He had such
You do.
a warm presence, you know.
He really did.
Yeah.
Man, that dude.
I got a picture of him. It was actually a plaque that we gave out at we had it made so that when we had some awards done at a show, you know, we had some Trayvon Mobley Senior Award at the show in Clarksville, the Diamonds in the Rough show, and Clarksville, Arkansas. And you know, afterwards they gave us the plaque. You know, it's a picture of him. It's got his name on it. You know, so they knew. So people won the awards. They knew who they were who he was that was on the
Nice.
trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, afterwards they were like, "We want y'all to have it." You know, and
Wow.
I've got it in my puppy room. So like,
Damn right.
he's just sitting there with my puppies.
Watching.
You couldn't take a picture of my puppies in there without that in the background. It's just
Yeah.
not worth it.
That's cyclical. I like that.
Yeah.
That's cyclical.
I tell them, I just, you know, I be playing when I come up out of there. I'm like, hey, Trey, keep an eye on them now because they've been mischievous right now.
They're being
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to do that too. I'm trying to find me a glass display I can put all Hoover and Loco trophies and ribbons in. Cause like
Right.
them two there is legendary. It's different now. So it's
Man,
Yeah.
I've
like
seen these really cool things, Tonio. They're called look into some stuff on it. They're called shadow boxes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And they
yes.
do like it's like a picture on the wall,
Yeah.
Tim
I have.
Sinclair.
but it sticks
Yeah.
out. It's 3-dimensional, and then it's got a light that's
Mhm.
you know casts the depth of it just perfectly. It's really cool.
Yeah. I
Tim
have
You
some.
got one,
Sinclair
Amanda?
customizes his own, and
Mm-hmm.
man,
Oh yeah, yeah. Get with Tim.
you
Yeah.
said shadow boxes.
Shadow
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
boxes. Yep.
shadow boxes. So Tony, it's you know the displays that they have with the flags, the folded flags.
Mhm.
They've got a depth to them. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But they make them
Put
in
all
so
your
many different
awards and
shapes and
everything.
sizes. So, yeah, and I have all of Adonis's in, well, not all of them. I couldn't fit all of them, but like I have his in a shadow box on the wall, and I still haven't bought more. But yeah, they come in different shapes and sizes, colors. You can
Yeah.
put lighting strips underneath them. Like it's a real thing, and it's really, really cool
It's a
effect.
It
good
is.
way to pay
Mhm.
tribute, in my
Yes,
opinion. It's
very much
it's
so.
pretty
Absolutely.
a pretty classy little concept, little deal. You know, like she said, when they have people, you know, that lose somebody in the military and they fold the flags and they put
Mm-hmm.
it in those that's what they put it in those
Or
shadow
when they
boxes.
retire, like all the awards and everything.
Retire,
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah,
yeah,
I need to get that.
yeah.
Yeah.
ASAP.
It's cool,
I'm
man.
paying for a storage building because I ain't got no place to put all these damn awards. I got 4 big ass extra large
Pins.
boxes full of
Yep.
awards.
Yeah.
Just for
If
them
you
two dogs.
if you message Tim Sinclair, seriously, the trophy
Yeah.
plug, man, shout
Yes.
out Tim Sinclair, Stephanie Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
And you just tell him, hey, this is kind of what I want. This is where I'm going to put it. These are the dimensions I'm looking at. I guarantee he will burn the wood, like that burn wood
Yeah,
look and
that.
everything. Like
That's good. Yep.
You better
Oh yeah.
write that down. Who is that?
Tim
Trophy plug.
Sinclair,
Clear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I noticed.
Sure.
I caught my
Yeah,
first best of breed and best of show on the 10.
yeah.
man,
With Hoover Dan.
I
That shit was
love
dope.
showing under him or watching him show or watching him judge, watching show too, but watching him judge because he's constantly educating.
Well, yeah,
Mhm.
even before show, he'll go ahead and like if he notices that people are still kind of trickling in, he's like, you know what,
Hmm.
I'm gonna use this as an opportunity. Hey, if you guys got any kind of dogs that are like newer, you guys are just starting out, or you just want some tidbits, everybody come into the ring. And so he'll have you bring your dogs in the ring, and he will give you tidbits on
Give
how
you a
to like
seminar right then and there.
how to better present them, like little tricks of the trade to make their keep their head up or their head down, depending
Hmm.
on how the neck pops, how that's different with different classes, and like making sure that if you control the head, control the dog, like that whole concept, he puts it actually into practice for you. Yeah, so he's a real one too. So it's one of those things that he's great to be judged by for sure. So, but he does make a great deal of artwork out of that wood. So yeah, definitely reach out to him about a shadow box
True.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, we got a show coming up in Arkansas, man.
Mhm.
My guy from Sykes Pups, Cole House, man. He's putting on a show in Searcy, Arkansas, coming up the 28th of February.
Mhm.
Hmm.
And man, I'm really my hats off to the dude, man. They're really trying to make it a community event. They're doing all this different stuff. They're gonna have some weight pulling up there. They're really gonna make it fun, man. Make it cool. And he did what made me think of it when you were talking about the burning. You know, they did the
Yeah.
laser etch burning. They got wood trophies that are signs and plaques for the majors, and then like the little round, they're burnt with the laser awards and stuff instead of just regular trophies. It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm actually gonna have an opportunity if God willing, I'm gonna apprentice during that show under Jamie Sweet.
Really?
Yep, she asked me if I would be interested in doing that. And I said, Jamie, anything you want me to do, I'm gonna do it. You just let me know.
Wow.
You tell
Awesome
me how to
opportunity.
jump and how far. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, 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 yes,
Congratulations,
Awesome.
ma'am.
bro.
That was my response. So I told her,
Yeah.
I said, dang, I really feel like I don't even know what to say. I mean, I really appreciate you
Yes,
coming to
ma'am.
me about something
Yes.
like that. So, yes,
Yes,
ma'am,
ma'am.
is
Yes.
what I said. Yeah.
Yes,
So what
ma'am.
registry is that you're apprenticing for?
Well, it'll be at that show, but it won't be tied to that registry necessarily. We're just gonna start there. But it's
Right, yeah, you gotta
OED. I
start
think
somewhere.
it's OEDBA. Am I saying that right, man?
Yeah,
OEDBA.
that's what it is.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. And
Awesome. Man,
the
proud of you. So proud of you, man.
yeah.
From Jamie
Yeah.
Sweet, the founder of the Shorty Bull, the one that
Yeah.
created the Shorty Bull for people
Mhm.
that don't understand. So for her to sit there and say, I want you to apprentice under me, like that carries weight. And just want to
Yeah.
let everyone know who she is.
That's awesome.
Yeah. She called me and she said, I want you to print this under me at this show. And I'm like, yes, ma'am.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
proud. So proud of you, man.
Yeah,
Dang,
it's pretty
guys.
cool. It's
I
pretty
love it.
cool. She's great, y'all. She really is.
She's so real. She's so raw.
Very.
Man, raw. That's what I love about
Raw
her.
and
She is raw,
unfiltered,
man.
baby. No, you gotta have some scales because she won't hold back. She's not gonna mince words. What good does
Yeah.
that do? She's gonna
And
tell
it's
you
cool.
exactly what
Her son is gonna they're the two main judges for the
Uh-huh.
show.
I
It's
saw
her
that.
and her son. Yeah. So that's gonna be really cool. I haven't got to meet him yet, but they say he's a hell of a judge too. So
good, good.
I'm excited about that. It'd be
That's gonna
fun.
be a big that's a big step, dude. I'm proud of you. That's good.
Yeah. And I've never seen weight pulling, you know, I've never
Yeah.
seen it in person. I've watched plenty of stuff, and Bruce and I have talked about it a bunch, but
Mhm.
I haven't ever got to see them dogs dig. I want to see it, man.
Man, I want to see that
It's
too.
fun.
Sometimes it's a bit of waiting, trying to get the dog to finally get the gumption to go. But once they do, I mean, it becomes like it's a whole sport. It's that touchdown drive. Like you're just sitting there, just like you find yourself getting real hype, and
Yeah.
I can see that.
yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
So
that'll be
I'm looking
cool,
forward to
man.
that. I
yeah,
love the evolution of each one of you, seriously, on this entire panel that I'm looking at right now. Like seeing the opportunities, seeing y'all grow within registries as judges, as handlers, as breeders. Man, it's such a breath of fresh air every Tuesday. I love this. This is our fourth year doing this, and we're nowhere near being done. We just changed our platform where we can come on here and it was definitely a change that was needed. But man, I
Yeah.
love this group. I really, really love this group and how. And Tonio, I'm talking to you too. Like the
Yes.
evolution that I've seen you do, the evolution I've seen each and every one of you do, and prosper within this breed. And man, this is what's needed. There's so much negativity in the community. It's not the dogs that bring negativity; it's the people. But this recenters me, every week, and it's like this is why we do it.
Mhm.
We're educating the
Calibrates.
public. Exactly. It recalibrates to exactly what you came in this for, and it's the dogs. It's the dogs, and I love the community for the most part. There's always going to be a bad apple. Doesn't matter where you go.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter
Yeah.
what community you place yourself with. There's going to be that bad apple. Do not let that bad apple ruin the bunch.
Mhm.
But yeah, this community as a whole, man, it's awesome. It's positive. Don't get in the mix of the negativity and
Yep.
find yourself a good group. And that's what I hope people take
Yes.
from tonight. Again, I hit on this when Tonio first came on. Well, he hit on this, but I put emphasis on that. He found a good mentor. He found a good group to sit there and center him each and two trains
Mhm.
each and
It's
every
coming.
day, whether it was a good day, whether it was a bad day. Not only did he find that, but he also provided that.
Mhm.
He also provided that to the other members of his group. And I'm saying group, and I saw Keyshawn put this is a family.
Mhm.
And I completely 100% say that. I'm just saying that so it's politically correct. Like, you plugged yourself in and you provided that to others, and that's exactly what's needed. So, everyone that's watching tonight, I really hope you follow this gentleman, continue to elevate within the breed, see the positivity within the breed and the community and the naysayers and things like that. And if you see someone that goes to a show for the first time, take them under your wing and make sure it's a pleasant opportunity. Like,
Mhm.
you only get one. You only get one time to go to your first show. You don't only get one time to do this for the first time.
Right.
So if you
Yep.
see someone with that kind of deer in the headlights, take them under your wing.
Help them
Show
out.
them how to register a dog to get into the show. Ask about their dog. Ask them if they're registered, things like that. But if they're going to the show, that's a huge step for them to sit there and say, I want to get in this. But if they're shunned and that's no one give them attention and they're just kind of lost, they're going to lose that interest and they're going to leave. And they might not ever come back. So if you see someone with that look, take them under your wing, take them up to the registration table, man, help them sign up. Like really
Yeah.
take that step because we need more positivity to really just prosper within this community.
It's
Mhm.
funny you say that because another thing Jamie and I are going to do at the show, we were asked to do something, and we put together like we've got a 1-page handout for there'll be plenty for anybody that wants a copy of it, and it'll have like points to follow in a short, brief, you know, 5-10 minute ordeal where we'll kind of break down the dynamics of what it takes to pick a dog and show a dog and what all goes into it, just as like a basic kind of run through of the steps for people that
Yeah.
don't know. So anybody that's new there showing, we'll just hand all that stuff out and say, hey, we'll just take a few minutes of y'all, kind of educate you on how this works and how a dog is shown and what the judges are looking for and things like that. So
I like
I'm
that.
looking
A
I'm looking
tutorial.
forward to doing that. Yeah, a little short tutorial.
I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
All right, guys. Well, I again, this was. It's always fun having you on, Antonio.
yeah,
Obviously, it's.
Appreciate y'all having
yeah.
But you've persevered and you've come out swinging already, and I don't see that dying down anytime soon. So definitely never stop, never
Yeah.
surrender.
Absolutely.
Good to see you again, brother.
Yes,
the
sir.
same here,
Yeah,
same here, same here.
yeah,
Proud of you, my boy.
yeah,
All right, guys.
yeah. All
No
right,
child
Bruce.
support next month.
All
Love you,
right.
my boy.
Good
All right,
night, y'all.
Caleb. Later,
Peace.
man.
Hey, you got some back
Bye.
pay anyway.